My focus is knowledge. How do we gain and access knowledge or impart knowledge the best?
When you
use the right tools. What tool is adequate
at this point
in time? Is based on geographical location, or you looking at it from the perspective of ability to communicate with somebody in England?
No,
they're not. If the majority, allegedly on paper, the majority people in Nigeria, allegedly, I'm not saying it's a fact, are Northerners, they are Hausas. Why are we not then all learning Hausa language?
What do you mean?
Because the majority of population in Nigeria, allegedly the most populated part of Nigeria is in the north. Majority of them speak Hausa language, right? Accordingly, right? Then why, if that is the case, when we have majority people who are Hausas in Nigeria, why are we not all learning Hausa then so that we can communicate with Hausa people?
Well, it almost negates what you're saying.
It doesn't negate what I'm saying. It's just illustrating that language as a tool has to be applicable to the region. Because if you're looking at it, the ability...
In terms of what? Progress, or just
in terms of progress and learning and acquiring knowledge.
What about communication?
Because communication then differs. Because the ability to communicate in English does not show anything.
Then it goes back to what I said exactly when we started. If that happens, then you're just going to have a group of people who are just there. They're not going to go anywhere. They're just going to be there.
Yeah, but then no, it's not. Because right now, the most populated part of Nigeria is, the fastest growing part of Nigeria is the northern place. An average northern woman have 10 kids. An average northern man have 4 wives. An average northern family is about 20-something kids. So they're growing like bees. So it means everybody should be learning to speak Hausa language then, so that we can communicate. No. So you want this? All right, you don't want that, but you prefer that everybody learn English, which is a foreign language.
It's not the foreign aspect of it. This is what
it is a foreign language.
Let's not look at it from there. It's not the foreign aspect of it. It's the required tool.
For what?
Hang on. We have to call a spade a spade.
I agree with you. For what? Required tool for what?
Hang on. I'll get there. I'll land. It's the required tool to communicate now, right? At this particular point in time. It's the required tool. You're not going to say, okay, you know what, I'm going to make a film, I'm going to do the film in Asian language. But you're still going to translate it so people can buy it, so people can say what you're talking about. So majority of people can understand.
You might as well, if you want to sell it to Hausa people, you might as well translate it to Hausa language.
Well, that's fine.
If you want to sell it to Yoruba people, you might as well translate it to Yoruba. If you want to sell it to Chinese people, you might as well translate it to Chinese, or Spanish, or Portuguese, or French.
Hang on, if you're going to translate it, you've done a movie, you're going to translate it to Hausa. You've done the thing in the Shakiri language. Okay, we want to translate Shakiri to Hausa. It's going to have to be translated to a language first. Then from that language, you'll now translate.
That's not true.
Language. Well, it depends on who is doing the translation.
Exactly, that's not true, because you can get somebody who speaks Shakiri and Hausa very well, and then translate straight to Hausa language. You don't have to translate to English before Hausa.
To do. This is why it becomes a tool, which is easier. Is it easier for me to get someone who speaks Ishakiri and Hausa?
Yes.
Or someone who can translate Ishakiri to English for me, and then for me to get someone who can translate English to Hausa?
Do you know by translating language from one language to another, you lose some meanings?
Come on, I will not. Let's not go
so,
to that.
Okay, fair enough. Is it possible to have somebody that can translate Shakiri to Hausa language? Yes.
Of course it is. I never said it's not.
Then why English? Why first of all translating to English? You only translate to English to sell it to English-speaking people. No. Not necessarily that affect an Hausa man who doesn't speak English. If my target was to sell it to an Hausa man, I would translate it to Hausa language.
Well, you see, I think this is one of the biggest concerns in Nigeria. Maybe we don't know what we want, because at the end of the day, you see the situation live in front of you. You have children who have allegedly been to school, they've adapted a particular kind of speaking method. They've said, okay, this is what they want to teach you guys in, right? There are counterparts in Ghana who are being taught with the same language, who are being, taught differently but with the same language. They're doing exceptionally better. There are counterparts who in other places across Africa who are being taught with the same tool are doing better. So why are we faltering in delivering the same quality?
That's just bad teaching. That's got nothing to do with the ability of them being able to speak. That's just bad teaching.
That's a concern.
That's bad.
Why would you have a bad teacher?
That's just down to poor management, bad training, bad teaching, bad recruitment,